New River State Park is one of 41 state park units across North Carolina. And all of our park units are properties that are protected for their natural or cultural resources or both.
This is the South Fork of the New River. It's the oldest river in North America. It's the second oldest river in the whole world. It's one of the few that flow north. Even though it's called the New, it's the oldest, which is kind of strange. But if it had been the first, it would have been the oldest.
A lot of our information, scientists think it's an old river. And so there's a story that goes along with it. When they were surveying in this area, they came across the New River and they looked at their map and it wasn't on their map. And so they said, oh, a new river. And so they just document on the map that they were surveying and it sort of stuck. We've got property scattered in 5 different public access areas along 26.5 miles of river. And that 26.5 miles of river is protected. So there was a dam or company that was going to build a dam up in Virginia, and the local citizens did not want it to flood this area. And so they were able to get the federal government to designate this as a scenic river. And so we're protecting a national significant river here in Ashe County and here in North Carolina.
This river is considered a high-quality waterway because of it having a good ecological importance of having the bugs that start off here. If you can get in the river, lift up rocks, pick your bugs out, put them in an ice cube tray, you can actually key them out to find out if they're mayflies, if they're caddisflies, if they're stoneflies, if they're damselflies, if they're dragonflies. And knowing what species they are will tell you the health of the river. The coolest thing I think out here is a little amphibian called a hellbender. He's a giant salamander that can grow up to 2.5 feet. They are a species of special concern right now because their populations are declining.
They're called an indicator species. If we're finding them, it indicates that there's good water quality. And here at New River State Park, we've sort of adopted the hellbender as our mascot for water quality.
Making sure that we keep garbage out of everywhere is really important, but it's really important for the river because the river does collect a lot of garbage because it is at the basin of all of these mountains. Actually, all rivers everywhere are at the base of something, and then when it rains, everything comes into the river and it flows.
So here at the park, you'll find several different plant community types. And we've got several that are up on the ridges, the dry ridges, where you'll find like chestnut oaks and trees that you'll find in that drier habitat. And so one of the things that you'll see when you're hiking here at 221 Access is you might notice this black charring on the base of some of the trees. And that's part of our prescribed burn program here. You actually write a prescription for this burn or for this section of forest. And so those prescribed fires, what they do is they actually burn this leaf litter off, and they allow more sunlight to come down by killing some of the shrub layer, and it allows more of that herbaceous layer. And that's where you get your diversity, more different species of plants, which attract more different species of animals, and it makes it a healthier ecosystem. And another thing, or another reason why we do prescribed burns, is just to reduce the risk of wildfires. The state parks are extremely important, and one thing a lot of people don't realize is that you own it. If you're a citizen of North Carolina, this is your park. And they're so important because they protect these natural and cultural resources that are significant, that everybody should have the opportunity to be able to see and experience in their lifetime. And we want to protect those for you as the public, and then also for your kids and future generations to come.
New River State Park is at 358 New River State Park Road in Laurel Springs, and it's open every day except Christmas. For more information, give the park a call at 336-982-2587 or go online to ncparks.gov.